on anything. I'm done with that.
Yeah, and I noticed, so from the last session that you mentioned about, we have a few sessions at the gym, right? And we were going through like glutes exercise and about these workouts, which is a very different energy, but it triggers something in you and it brings something out. It brings something out of you.
Yes.
And I want you to just maybe describe that experience for me.
It was like, it was our first session, so then I just say like...
so this is us at the gym on the first session.
In the first session,
yeah.
So then we finished. And in the week it was like, what should I need to do? Should I need to the exercise? But my memory, like I don't remember everything. Like I remember the techniques, but not the techniques, yes, but not the exercise. It was like, So it's like, okay, I will wait. But I just start to feel it anxious. But I just block it. It was like, there are feelings there, but it's like, okay, I will.
So the feeling in the body, it was like anxious?
Anxious. And it was like, okay, I need to do exercise. Let's go to Pilates. Until Coco told me something. So, but I just start to feeling something. But I don't want it to watch or put in front that feeling. It was like, okay, I will put something. I will feel that you are not here. You know?
I can notice that because when we're doing hip thrust, I think you kind of check out a little bit. Like, I think we're just gonna do 10 reps, but you just keep going. Like, there's this momentum of just do. And it was very strong. It's almost like you dissociate a little bit and just focusing on like the doing.
Yeah.
So, okay, so anxious, what else?
The second, and was the emotion was more strong. Not a day, it was like one day before or 2 days before, I just started to feel more anxious. I just like, inside of me was like, okay, no, I need to do my gym right now because my ass will not be in that way. Like my body don't be like that. I'm not good. I'm not good enough. I need to be more like start to have more. That in some point it's like okay, I can right now. I can see. I can feel it. The anxious. I can feel like not so much enemy because I don't have someone, but it was like, okay, I feel like I'm not enough, I feel furious, I feel angry, I feel a lot of anxious, I was feeling like stress, like if I don't do right now the exercise, I will not in the future have a beautiful and amazing body, because, and it was like, this anxious, like you need to move, you need to do, you need to be. It was like what is happening? Because in the past, but I didn't realize before because I was my Pilates, blah blah. It's my comfort zone Pilates. Like it's very easy, it's very chill. It's like as well there are no men there. Pilates is for girls. It's a girly thing here.
So what I'm hearing is you have this association with gym exercise and more like intense weight training exercise with a certain pressure and a certain
pressure about I need to like I love this exercise and I know that I can have my beautiful ass tomorrow. You need to work because you need more than the weight. It's like yes, this is the exercise for some men can see you. Not the exercise. The exercise was
so it relates to the story of self-worth.
Yes.
And almost like I'm doing this to get men attention.
Yes.
I'm changing my booty so men will like me more. I have a fit physique so that all men will give me love.
Yes.
So that is the underlying undercurrent story.
Yes.
And you have this experience because in the past you have yourself going through a period, a phase like that, when you actually think like that.
Yes, I was thinking like I need to have a, because I don't feel it that I'm pretty, right? So it was like okay, what the men's like, the body, right? Do you think like, oh yes, the body? What do you think? Oh, the ass. You know, the ass, the body, like everything. They see more this sometimes more than the face.
Yeah.
Or I don't know right now. So it's like yes. So I need to have my ass like this. But in that moment, I had a boyfriend because he cheated on me with a lot of like athletes.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like okay, maybe he don't do it if I have a big ass, and you know, to have a.
So have you communicated with him? Did he actually tell him like, I think you'd be great if you work on your ass? Or it was just your own story?
It was my own story.
Okay.
And of course he reaffirmed this in conscious because it's like, I love your ass.
Yeah.
Like he don't tell me anything, but it's like, oh, you have a good ass.
Yeah.
I like it. Yes.
Yeah.
You know, like he was
reaffirming what you're doing.
Yes.
And reaffirming your internal belief, which already kind of distorted in the first place.
Yeah.
That in order to get love, I need to have a beautiful booty.
Yes. And at some point,
How long that period went on for, and how long was that ago?
2 years.
2 years ago. Okay.
Yeah.
In 2 years altogether.
No, in 2 years we have this, but it was like 5 years ago.
Okay. And that's when you stopped the relationship, and then you stopped going to the gym.
Yeah, no. I stopped the relationship, then I just continue later, like
A little bit more.
a little bit more, because I was I think unconscious, I didn't know. So I returned gym like 3 months. The pandemic was, and I started to do some exercise in my house. Then we can come back to the gym. So I went there, and my personal trainer in that moment, he's like, oh, you can do more. Yeah, you will have more tonificate and incredible ass and incredible body. It was like, okay, give me more. And the point that
the breaking point.
Yeah, the breaking point, it was my body can have more exercise. And it was the time that maybe have a relationship. One day I was with my mom, and I can breathe. Like I can, like heart attack something, because I was trying to breathe, and I just feel like my heart was
restricted.
And it was like, what is happening? I can't breathe for 1 hour. I'm glad that I know meditation, because I just start to feel anxious, because I can just. And I was thinking maybe it was a heart attack, but no, it was like a vertebra, some blah blah blah. So the chiropractor told me, you can do exercise, not gym. You can do another, but not gym.
You were depriving yourself of oxygen because you hated yourself at one point.
Yeah.
You had everybody going through this, and I mean, I'm going through this every day at a different level, and it's going to be an ongoing healing journey. But your body, can you just acknowledge the beauty of your body in that moment? You literally can't breathe.
Yeah.
And what does it mean?
Horrible.
What does it mean? What's your body trying to tell you?
I'm dying.
You don't love me.
Oh.
You don't love me. You don't love me, and you actually just wanted me to die, actually. Like, this is not consciously you think about this, but everything you were thinking, everything you were feeling, and everything you're doing to punish your body was telling your body that, look, I actually want you to die. I don't like you. That was the internal dialogue.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you're putting yourself through all these hardship and difficulties, right?
Yeah.
And your body's like, okay, I have enough, girl. I have enough. If you want me to die, all right. No oxygen. But that is what I want you to appreciate, is how much power is in our bodies.
Yeah.
right? They always send you messages. That gut feeling before you meet someone, you're in a conversation with someone, you suddenly just feel like you can't speak, your throat is tightened, like it's telling you messages and knowledge and sending you wisdom and information all the time. Right? So back to the story, the worse the story about yourself you tell yourself, the more pressure and the more punishment and the more problems you want to create externally and to abuse your body. Because the two energy was matching, right? And your body just tell you what it is. Just tell you straight. You're like, okay, girl, you want me to die? All right, no oxygen. I give you what you want. I love you so much. I give you what you want. So this is when you stop exercising and you took a break and you change to Pilates.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for sharing this because this is so huge. A lot of girls wanting to go to the gym and work on the booty. I mean, it's such a thing now, right?
A very amazing body with incredible abs.
With dying internal stories.
Yeah.
How do you work on your booty when your internal story is actually to tell you to die?
Yeah.
I'm talking as in like the general mass, females, hot girls, Instagram models, people. Plastic surgery, like everybody just want to be loved. We just want to be loved. That's it. That is the only reason why we're doing all of these things. So we're just coming back and have grace for even the journey that went through that. The only reason was because we were looking for love in all the wrong places.
Yeah.
Right, so there is no point of going to the gym and get the set and get the reps if this relationship with your own body, relationship with your booty change.
Yeah.
And this is what I want to fix today.
Yeah. And as well, I think a good big part too, I had a nutritionist too.
Yeah.
It was like in a different period of times when I just I can't breathe. It was when I was not with him anymore. It was 1 year ago, like 6 months ago or so, to that. Mm-hmm. And the nutritionist was before him. And I think it was the same, not him, but all my relationship was like my abs, like, you know, I was trying.
It's very external.
Yeah. So I had my nutritionist and I was so intense that I told you, I'm sorry, I was very intense because I was very intense with me. It was like I want an ice cream. No, I can't do, no, don't eat an ice cream. This, because I can't.
So this is the second guy coming in. The guy after this?
Before.
Okay,
the nutritionist was before, because all the relationships that I had, the men's cheating on me. So, I think with that guy was my must, but before I just worked it because I wanted that they don't want to cheat on me. So I was like, I need to be more physical. I need to have this, or maybe they don't do with whatever woman.
So wait, this is a nutritionist you're dating, or
no,
just a nutritionist to hire to help? Okay. So he's telling me what you eat, what you don't eat. So there's more rules, there's more structure around what you should do to look a certain way.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I was very intense with myself. It was like, no, you can't eat chocolate. You can't eat this. You can't. And I was stressful, and I just put a lot of pressure on my body. It's like I wanted. No.
Yeah.
You can't. It's not today. You need to wait until Sunday, because Sunday is your free day. But it was Sunday and it's like, no, because you will miss it, everything. You can eat. So, because as well this week was like, I was very craving for food and I just eating like crazy, but with anxious, with something. It was like, yes, I think I might be conscious. It's like, I was just eating without enjoying my food. I was just eating.
Yeah.
Because in some point was like my anxious in the past, like yes, you're eating right now because you decide, because I'm flexible right now, more flexible.
So how is that relationship with the food now?
Good. I really enjoy eating.
Okay.
But this week, as well with these things, I was very anxious to eating. When I eating, I just eating super fast and eating with anxious and eating. It was like, what the hell is going on? Like.
So when you eat this week, because from the trigger from the exercise, you notice that you eat a lot or you eat very fast. Like what's the actual motion?
Eat a lot.
Yeah.
Eat fast.
Yeah.
Eat with the stress. Eat with a lot of things. It's
Yeah.
like I don't really enjoy my food.
Yeah.
It's like, what's happening? I love it. It's my favorite things in the world. What's going on? And I was like, yes, because it was like eating, whatever that you think, because maybe you punish her. It's like, no, you can eat right now for 1 week. You can eat dessert, you can eat ice cream, you can eat whatever I desire.
Does it trigger an emotion from the past?
Yes.
And do you think it's okay, because there's different angles to look at this, and I'm just throwing ideas, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to speak to you, but this is something, different situation, but I also experienced. It's going to make clear sense in a little bit. So I used to be addicted to running for a long period of time.
Okay.
Running was my thing, many years. I was very skinny. I went through the healing journey in the last few years. It changed everything. And now when I go back to the gym, I start to, maybe on a treadmill, 10 minutes, I just literally stop after 10 minutes. Like I can't run for long.
Okay.
There's something inside of me that it just stopped me from doing cardio. Like very like, it's no, you can't. And it's almost like, okay, this is going to be my tripping. But it's almost like your healed self is because your original was not fully healed.
Yeah.
So your newly healed self is like, hey, the healed way is not to run. So if you run, you're gonna go back to the traumatic one. So stop now. So it's trying to protect you. The new healed version of you is like, when it's over 10 minutes running, like you remember what this is like, you remember what you did to yourself, what do you starve yourself, you're going to be miserable, stop now, you're torturing yourself again. So it reminds me of my running addict self.
Yeah.
So stop. But to be stuck in any of these two is not fully healed. Because my relationship with running has to change. It's not this or that. So coming back to your situation, I feel like the eating a lot is actually the heal loving self, Laura. Who's like, okay, you see, you punished yourself at the gym an hour ago. That was old self. We don't punish, okay? We're no longer in this mindset. We no punish. So let me give you some love with the eating.
Okay.
To say sorry for the one at the gym.
Oh, yes, I can see.
It's like an act of love.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I'm gonna eat now, so I'm sorry. I made you work so hard earlier at the gym, and it was not good. Yeah, let me give you some love now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's still a healing. I mean, it's still healing, and that's a healthier side of the healing. But we still need to come to terms with what is my relationship with my body. What is my relationship with my booty? What is my relationship with training? And what is my relationship with eating food?
Yes.
4 different things.
Yeah.
And we have to resolve that today. That's what I want you, because I want you to enjoy all of it in the right way.
Yes. Yeah, for sure, because it not make sense. And when you tell me like maybe it makes sense if you do some exercise with the right mindset and energy, it's like, shit, that's true. Like all of my life I'm doing exercise, but I don't see the results.
Yeah.
Because missing something. It's like
yeah. And the root of it that is the root. I coach relationship and people think it's romantic dating. No, it's a tiny, tiny fraction. Your life is relationship. You have relationship with everything.
Yeah.
Right, so coming back to the issues we're having, I want to resolve this relationship you have with your body and your booty.
Yes.
How do you scale your relationship with your body as of today?
Like,
If healthiest is like 10.
I think 6.
Okay. And compared to before, when you were during that period, how would you say?
In the pearl, I think like a 2.
That's a big improvement.
Yeah, like with this thing, when we're starting and I look into me in the mirror.
Nice, yeah.
Right now it's like, I love my blah blah blah, but something is there, you know?
So because I've given you homework all these weeks to do the mirror exercise, what comes up?
Okay, and it was 6, and with my booty, I think.
So
like
what?
a 3 with my booty.
So when you look at yourself in the mirror,
Yeah.
what you love and what you don't love?
I love this.
Yeah. Collarbone. Yeah.
Collarbone. I think this, like
Yeah.
something
Your
is.
breast. Yeah.
And this.
Your hips.
Yeah. These
Hips.
things. My
Yeah. Yeah.
my abs is still like I like it, not too much. I think like my relationship with my abs, it was like maybe a 3. I don't like it too much.
So out of all the body parts, the relationship with your ass is the one that you don't really like the most.
No, because I just started to judge a lot. It's like it's not circle. It's not, it's not perfect. It's
What
like,
is perfect?
like this? I don't know. Like when you turn up, feeling looks like it's down. I want it up. So, and my back.
Yeah.
I wanted to do like
Lower back.
my lower back. I want
More
it
like an
up.
8-figure shape.
Yes. So with my ass, it's like, but I have imperfections. I don't know what it's cellulitis. I like this thing, like a grass here.
It's beautiful. I'm just saying. I don't understand what you're talking about. But
So I just turn off and save my back, and it's like, I need to work. I need to have like very strong and up, not down. Have more form, more like a circle, and I just judge me a lot.
so the needing it to be looking this way, where is it coming from? Is it coming from knowing that there's potential for you to reach? That there's exercise and knowledge and practices that you can do to improve and to not really improve, but to reach your potential.
Yep.
That's what I want to say. Or is it coming from the need of, okay, I need to do these things because I need to have a beautiful ass to have more men liking me. That's a two very different energy.
Both, I think.
Both.
It's like you need to do more to be more, and as well the second, and the men's coming. It's like
Yeah.
I have both. I don't know in what level, but I feel I have both because it's like okay.
Yeah.
Like I know that I have potential for have a beautiful ass, but it's like the men can come in and love me.
Yeah. And it's very natural. It's often time it's all together. It's a mixed bag of reasons. And what we want to discern is to be able to separate that.
Yeah.
Because just think about like just how your relationship with let's say your dad and your mom has a fight, right? And just because they have a fight doesn't mean you're going to have bad relationship with your mom or bad relationship with your dad, right?
Yeah.
Or if you and your dad are close and good relationship, he has a bad relationship with your mom, it's not your problem.
Yeah.
So this is where like entanglement and attachment make us suffer.
Yeah.
Your relationship with booty has nothing to do with your relationship with the man.
Yeah. They're totally different.
Totally different.
Yeah.
Right? And Also to recognize that everybody has different taste. Every man has different preferences. Everybody has different body shape. There's curly girls, there's skinny girls, there's 8-figure girls. There's men who don't like Kim Kardashian shape. There's men who like skinny girls. There's men who like curvy girls. There are men who like petite girl. Short hair, long hair. Men like boobs, men like butts. Men like hair. Men like back. I just recently interviewed Aiden Cross. He's a very famous artist, singer, right? He doesn't give a shit about boobs or even butts, but a beautiful back.
Yeah.
So also just to zoom out and just to recognize that it's a massive world. It's 9 billion people like all different type of body shape. You would never be perfect for anybody. And there's always going to be people who love you are for just who you are. Right? And the second thing is there's no perfection. You can see a skinny girl who really rigid with the diet and exercise. And it's not really, you don't feel sexy. You see a curvier girl, maybe more curvy, more voluptuous, very confident, loving life, dancing, laughing, so sexy. Right, so it's not even about the weight, the kilograms. It's like, life is a fiesta. So I just want you to put some reframing, to zoom out, see there's so many men with different tastes, and my job is to be me. And the only way to attract the right man for you is for you to be you, because they're looking for you. The men that want you are looking for you. And if you put on a mask, if you try to be perfect for this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, he can't find you. And you attract the wrong guy anyway, because, okay, maybe you don't want to work on an ass. Maybe that's not even an issue from the first place. Right? Maybe you just want a more proportionate. So by proportionate, you can either just work on your ass, or actually do more body weight workout, where it's actually tone out everything.
Yes.
Right? So, first of all, there's no perfect body. That is a given. Second, men like all different shapes and sizes, different preferences. And third, because we want to attract the right man, the only way is to be you. This is logic, and I find it so hard to understand for myself for a long time. I had the same issue. It was not with my ass, but I used to think I had to be really skinny.
Yeah.
Really, really skinny. And the second thing is when it comes to booty, I want you to have a healthy relationship with your booty.
Yeah.
So the first thing is recognize that this is my booty. This is my ass. There's no one else in the world that is having my ass. So just acknowledging that, fighting your millions, multi-millions sperm and eggs from your mom to be you already win. You kill all the other sperm and eggs combination to be here.
Okay.
Just how unique it is. Second, have an honest look at your ass, because it's freaking beautiful. There's women I know who go to the gym for days and months. They just don't have the volume. They just don't have meat. Let's just put them, frankly. They can do, but it's just like hard, and they're so rigid with the diet and just become hard, and it's like, it's dry.
Yeah.
You have volume. You have mass. You have meat. You have substances. You have materials to play with.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You have things to play with.
Yeah.
So, amazing base already. Because a lot of people, you see, it's just flat. It's just flat. Right? There's not much you can do. And that is for another conversation. And there's no shaming to flat butt girl at all. Because there's so many beautiful ways to bring out the unique beauty in them. And that's for a different conversation. So this is my ass. I freaking love my ass, just as it is. And then the second thing is, because I love you so much, I know you can do better.
Yeah.
I know you can, there's potential. I know you can get into the best shape. And that takes knowledge and training and coaching and learning, right? And so then you start to come to coaches like me, working with people, hanging out with friends who are good at the gym, researching. So you learn diet, you learn exercise, you learn, right? So that's the doing part. But because you know, okay, treat it as like a science project. It's like, measure, where is that? And you're like, okay, I'm gonna set it's a project. Just wanna see how far I can go. In a month, 2 months, this is where I wanna be at. This is the number I wanna get. Let's see if we follow this diet, if we train in this way, if you really can make me proud, talk to you about it, like a friend, like it's your best friend. So because you believe in your best friend so much, you're like, I know you can do better, and I know there's potential, beauty potential you haven't reached. And let's experiment, let's have fun.
Yeah.
So that's the second mindset.
Okay.
I need you to take it.
Amazing.
Right? And then when it comes to, and then you're doing all the thing and you see improvement and you enjoy the process. If you sit on the floor and you do hip thrusts and then you see some other girl who's doing hip thrusts really professional and you got the curiosity, you're like, the way she's moving the feet, that looks like maybe put more pressure, maybe we're targeting more on the muscle position. Like, I want to try that just to see if it's more effective. That is when you're healed. Because now you're in complete love with the process.
Yeah.
You're in the complete, like, you're mesmerized by ways that you can experiment to, like, see the transformation for yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's so fun. And the man validation and the man attention is a side effect.
Yeah.
It's like, of course, when I'm loved, like, of course, when I love myself and I'm like this, of course they like me. It's like, of course, that's the way it is. It's a natural byproduct of all the love that pour in yourself and the knowledge you acquire along the way.
Yes.
To get to this place. And it's like, yeah, of course I'm pretty and my beautiful ass. Of course you like me.
Yeah.
Of course you pay attention. Right? And then that for other things. So we have to reverse the order of the mindset. And stepping is practice. You're not going to get everything at once and there's going to be a mixed reasons everywhere. But I just want to stress the point that there's a logical process of doing this. And there's a logical way of thinking about these things. And there's steps to implement it during these 3 phases that I want you to dive deeper and to implement. Because once you fix that, and also, this is 3rd stage where you just shine as the sun just shine, and then everybody comes to the stadium.
Yeah.
Right? Like the sun doesn't do anything. And now everybody comes to the stadium and then the sun doesn't get arrogant. The sun is like, I know me. I'm going to be shining for the next 6 hours. I'm going to go to another place and it's going to be dark and I want to come back here again. So come back to the butts. It's like, I love my ass. I'm doing the best to reach my potential. When I'm in my best potential, of course men love me. And I also know that my relationship with my butts is temporary. Because I am temporary.
Makes true.
Right? I might die tomorrow. That's your body. I might have a baby next month. That's your body. I might have, touch wood, but I fall and have a knee injury or something. You might not be able to train for a month. You don't feel like you want to eat this food for this month because you have a difficult call to go to do more yoga and maybe go vegan for 2 weeks. You can't live up to that. Life it's life. That's the feminine. The feminine is ability to embrace everything and love everything. So this is when you also have to connect to your feminine and like, I love it so much, but also I accept all the changes and I have a temporary and I'm going to enjoy my ass while I'm on this earth. But it's not me. It is me and it's not all of me.
Yeah. It's a part.
It's a part of me which I love. But there's so many more. Right? And you want to include, not okay, it's gonna be my butt now, or it's gonna be my boobs, or it's gonna be I'm cute. No, it's like you are all of it. Could you see?
It's a package.
It's the whole package. So that's just the relationship with the butts. That's the milestones, the different angle that I want you to take in, and you gotta bring all of that together. And there will be no day you will ever question yourself or have anxious or anxiety. And even when you do, you can immediately go back to that inner center. You're like, what glasses am I wearing? Where am I doing this from? Right? You have so many healthy mindsets and healthy ways of looking at things and to do things. Because you only can do healthy things from a healthy outlook.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You see how complex it is? Just simple, but not easy, right? But logical.
Yeah, so logical. It's like so easy. Like how can I didn't see it in the past? But it makes sense. Like it's simple, but
yeah. And it's all of this, but in this order. It's like if you jump in and you like checking at the man validation, then that's gonna cloud everything else, right? If you don't have an unconditional love for your ass as the primary foundation, unconditional love for your ass. Okay, unconditional means you might never go back to the gym tomorrow again. You might never lift a single hip thrust again. I still love you.
okay.
That is the base of everything. And that's the mother love, that's the feminine. And once you embrace fully of that, obviously with many other modalities and practice, you're moving to like the father, the teaching. Like, you can reach your potential. Let's try this diet, let's try this workout, let's improve this techniques, form, frequency, rep, set, learning. Let's do it. Because that's also love. It's a different form of love. It's consciousness. It's awareness. It's improvement. It's keep direction, right? And when you have both of that, now you get into your best. And of course, man is the natural, right? Ego a little bit, but like immediately come to the fourth mindset, which is this my relationship is temporary. My relationship with my booty, my relationship with my body, my boobs, man, even my mom, even my dad. It's temporary. Everything's temporary. So I'm going to enjoy and make the best out of it while I'm alive. It is me and it is not all of me.
Yeah.
Right? And if you can bring grace and love and appreciation and determination and focus and direction to all of it, you're going to have the best thoughts in the world. And bring that energy to the gym.
Yes. Yeah.
Because your workout will completely transform. And this is what I coach when I talk about holy fit. It's not just fit. It's not just booty. It's holy fit because you're integrating every aspect of yourself. Bring it to harmony. Become a united team and have a single focus and use the energy and go do things. Now you go and do things. Only when you're aligned. You take that energy and you go out to the world, you do things. That's why the magic happens.
Yeah. Yes, I love it. Yeah. Feels good.
Yeah.
Feels light because as well my body feels like with weight. This week I just like, I just feel like a weight, a lot of weight, like blocked something.
And also because you noticed, you mentioned that you used to do a lot of heavy weights because you rush into a destination. You're like, okay, I need to get here, and then you see other girls and you get competitive.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, how am I gonna be? No. Everybody is dead in this moment, right? Like nobody exists but me. All I want you to care about the next time if you go back to the gym, when you do a hip thrust or you do a squat, start light. Okay, I want you to feel if it's 3 kg, if it's 5 kg, start light. You can always increase the weight, but do it perfect form and feel every energy exerted in that movement. So when you do a hip thrust, even do no weight or 5 kg. But when you go up, can you feel the all together of the 5 kg or the 10 kg dropping on your hips? Can you feel it all and hold it for 10 seconds? I want you to practice feeling the reps before you're doing the reps.
Okay.
Because it's in the feeling is when the energy immerses. When the true medicine of the hip thrust actually dissolve and infuse with your glutes and make the transformation. When you're still in resistance and when you're still like, okay, I'm here but I'm not really here, like don't really like this, but I have to do this, there's a resistance between the glutes and actually the weight. You actually energetically, obviously, you actually push it away. So now you're actually exhausting your mental energy and you're actually not working on your physical energy. So it will not make a transformation. It's deep. This is probably the deepest conversation I ever had about seemingly just a gym exercise.
Yes.
But this is how it is. This is how nature works. So if you have that resistance, nothing matters. You can do heavy, you can do 30 reps. You're not taking in things. You're not receptive. You're not feeling. So it's still like a lot of energy exert, headaches, stress, but little effect.
Okay.
No
So
change.
When I stay here, what am I supposed to think?
So next time you go back to the gym, very simple. I don't know what weight you did last. I think 20 kg. We put on 10 and 10.
Yeah. I think.
Plus the weight, which is like 15. So that's actually quite a lot. That's 25. Go slower. Even drop the weights. I want you to, when you on the way up to the hip thrust, hold that for 10 seconds.
And my mind
just be with it. Just be like, you can feel the weight dropping. Like this is your butt, right?
Yeah.
First, it seems okay. 1 second, it go. 2 seconds, it fall down. It's fall down, and you're like, okay, I want to quit. It's like 2/3. You're like, I want to quit. No, stay there, stay there. If you need to drop the weight, drop the weight.
Okay.
But feel it fully. It's go. Right, this is the butt, like all the way to the bottom. Like feel it all.
Okay.
All right.
Be one with my ass.
Be one with your ass. Yes.
Okay.
Have that experience because that's going to change you.
Yeah.
It's going to change you. It's going to activate both energetically, physically, emotionally, psychologically. Everything is turned on. No laziness, no half-ass. This is going half-ass. No half-ass energy. No like half numb.
Yeah.
And just like you give it your all. You give your all passion, your full presence, your love.
Yeah.
Right? And the more it's just practice. It's feeling, emotion is also a muscle. You keep practicing. So you keep doing that so you can feel every range. You can feel it. Do that first. I don't want to bombard you with so much information, but stop there.
Okay. Amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
And you will see because I want you to heal that relationship with your body and with your body. Before we go to the advanced training, all the techniques and all the physical is easy. That's the easiest part. Okay, like I'm not so concerned. I'm not so concerned. It's so easy.
Yeah.
I give you all the exercises. It's so easy. I've done all this by myself, right? So, and then your relationship with men. So your body, your booty, and a deeper level is your relationship to the love that you're seeking. Because man is just a channel.
Yeah. Sometimes literally. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't get me wrong, but of course, you know, it feels amazing when men give you attention and men give you validation, and of course it's amazing. But I think, honestly, when you do the first two mindset, when you implement these two mindset, and you're actually going through this journey, like 3 months from now on, when we have the conversation again, the issue with men resolve itself, because actually there was no issue from the first place. All of that projection with men's situation is just because you haven't worked on this thing.
Yeah.
When you come to that point, you just naturally shine. Men just naturally come. There is no. Also, I'm very confident about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. I'm ready for this healing journey, because yes, until in my Pilates class, sometimes, of course, there are women there. So it's not a man attention. It's like a woman. So it's like, oh, have a big ass. She had a big ass. She had a big ass more than me. Oh, she has a very good.
So this is what you're thinking when you're in your Pilates class?
Sometimes,
yeah.
Yeah, it was like no, Lara, stop. But I was not really see the emotion or the thought. I would just, no, Lara, focus.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, like just something was there,
Yeah.
and I decided don't put attention of that and put attention on me. It was like, no, Lara, you're here.
Yeah.
But I think this is not really healing.
Yeah.
It's because I don't put in front. It's like, okay.
You suppress the feeling again.
Yeah.
And then also, it's very, thank you for pointing that out, because sister wounds is also a topic that we rarely talk about. Women are so competitive. I don't know, but I think women are probably even more competitive than men, right?
Yeah.
And all that competition is just because you are a little bit out of touch with your own self. Because when you're truly embracing and understand your unique beauty, all of that drops. The men and the other women, it just drops.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are the first two mindset are the most important thing that I want you to implement.